in the 70s here in St. Paul, Minnesota. I was born as a biracial child, and I was born at a time when it wasn't so accepted. Now, I didn't know that initially until I started just doing everyday life, and I'd be around girls at school, and I wanted to fit in with everyone else. And unfortunately, I continued to find myself in scenarios where I just didn't fit in. I was a little bit too light on one hand, or I wasn't quite dark enough on the other hand. I learned how to adapt, but it never quite went away. And I can even feel it now when I talk about it, because it's a lot when you just don't fit in and everything in you wants to fit in. I did my best growing up as a young girl, and then I went on to high school, and the makeup helped, and getting more cool hairdos helped, and make sure I had my Jordache jeans. I found other ways to try and fit in. But then even that was kind of, it was wearing off, and I was looking for a different type of affirmation. Well, then those affirmations started coming from, I guess we'll just say, older boys. And again, when I look back, I think, you know what? All of that came from me just wanting to be approved, to feel loved, to feel that I was valuable, that I was important, that I was lovable just as I am. But it took a journey for me, in retrospect, now, to get it. To say, oh my goodness, my identity is so connected with who God created me to be because of who He is. No one's opinion matters, no outside source can affirm it. That comes from my Creator, and it comes from something that I choose to affirm in myself every day. I'm not alone. Mine goes back to childhood, but the reality is there's women all over. Everywhere you look, it's like they're in the trap of comparison, and they're trying desperately to figure out a way to be enough, do enough, be sexy enough, be pretty enough. What I get to do is wake up every morning and look in the mirror and love Nicole. Like, I can honestly look in the mirror and love who I am. I couldn't do that before, and I am grateful. And it is freedom, and I can do it because God gave it to me. He has taken me on a transformational journey to find that place. It has been life-changing, and I know that He did that because He wants me to share it with others. It's not just for me. He wants me to share it with you.